Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Rays taking on the Braves. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Jeremy Rivera.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Omar Gomes. Off the plate, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That misses, and it's a full count. Big swing. Blasted right by him.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. Santana ranging back. Pulls it in and a warning shot. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Miguel Rivera.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind and the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kick steals. In the air, left field, down the line. Santiago hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Outside low, 2-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Contreras. Into center. Mora has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Christian Maldonado. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 1-2 here. Wouldn't chase that time. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the batter now, Luis Ramos. Swung out, belted. Cruz going back, and that one is out of here. A monster shot to right, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
1 down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Cruz. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
That misses. Full count now. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first with 1 gone. Edison Mora now at the plate. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cruz leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So digging in, Christian Santiago. This one popped up. Caballero should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Kenneth Rivera.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Felix Cruz digs in now. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Home team down a run here in game one of the ALDS. On the ground, Burgos. The flip to the pitcher covering. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Alexis Cruz will hit next. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately just the feet. Does he have quick feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have quick feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Santana, the next to hit. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Goals. They tip the force out. That ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back at the plate. Number 50. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And 1 away. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Omar Gomes. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Santiago. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking for the throw. Didn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Burgos. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Digging in, Christian Maldonado. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Burgos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva. Here comes a pitch. Looked around, base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So up next, Gerald Caballero. And he deals.
2 balls,
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. To third. To second, that's 1. How about that double play?
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So digging in, Luis Ramos.
The third baseman, Luis Ramos.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Stepping in, Cruz. Fought off foul. And here it comes. That one missed. And the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Edison Mora getting ready to hit. And the right-hander deals. Runners on the move. Two. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So up next, Christian Santiago. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Here's the catcher.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Kicks and deals. Hard hit. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Game 1 of the division series. Now it's the power speed combo. Ramos. High fly ball out to left field. Santiago under it. And he makes the catch. 1 down.
The batter, number 71.
Here's some real power at the plate. Contreras. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering way upstairs.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 3-2.
Logan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play.
Headed one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
They call it an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do with the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out, runner at second. Kenneth Rivera now at the plate. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now here is Felix Cruz. Rivera, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's outside.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. Puerto Rico out front here, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now Omar Gomes. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Santiago. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Santana calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 68.
2 outs, base is empty. Burgos will hit next. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get 1 opportunity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Alexis Cruz. The line of the pitch. Foul ball there. That's whipped. Base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the ball to. Goes to the timer. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Santana. Runner on the go. It's in for a strike. For the second save. Close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And it's second. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike. strike leads to the first out.
The catcher, number 30.
Here's the speedy catcher, Alexander Villanueva. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Now it's going to be Gerald Caballero. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Rays lead it 2-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Christian Maldonado. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 93 preparing to come on if needed. Bonilla getting cranked up as well. And the 3-1. And it's fouled away. High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone.
So up next, Luis Ramos. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Pickoff move to first. Maldonado back in on a dive. Grounder might be 2. The throw to second. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a play return. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now the right fielder, Cruz. The pitch. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot. Edison Mora getting on deck circle. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
A 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there to the bottom of the 6th inning. Puerto Rico have the lead 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Number 97.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And there's a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1-2 now. And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Ramos, the next to hit, and the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. Gomes whips it to first on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Now, number 71.
And now, Contreras. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Number 93 gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the center fielder, Edison Mora.
The center fielder, Edison Mora.
The wind of the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the left fielder, Christian Santiago. Runner on the move. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. Cruz brings it in. And now the catcher comes up to him. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable. Does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
So 2 down now, and here is Omar Gomes. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Down to the third, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires for first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. The Rays on top 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Kenneth Rivero.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Ortiz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loose today. Suarez getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
2-2 on the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Felix Cruz. One down, base is empty. Cruz checks his swing. Now it appealed to first, and he went around. That's ruled the swing. A line to kick the pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One out, base is empty. Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
One gone, runner at first. Runner on the go. There's the ball. From the second tag, out at second.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Time runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with one swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. In the air, left side. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 8th, and here is Kevin Santiago.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Right-handed reliever. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. And here's the first baseman, Burgos. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Good eye right there. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
1 out, base is empty. Now at the plate, Christian Maldonado. And that's a little bit high. Next offer in there for a strike. And out to a 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Down to third baseman, Luis Ramos. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses at the breaking ball today. Down and over on the strike. The solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Divisions. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Santana. And a pitch. Spinning fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving.
Rubber takes off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Moore makes the catch for the out. One away. And now here is Gerald Caballero. Man at first, one away. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got over.
Out of the dugout, ready to make a move to the bullpen. Miguel Rivera gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Carlos Ortiz on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman. Looking to get the tying run on base. Down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Cruz makes the catch, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joseph Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and now the right fielder, Cruz.
Number 30.
And a 1-1. Late with the swing now.
Look at the cheese on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty delivers. Foul ball still 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Bounce it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And it's 3-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And out front for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now the center fielder, Edison Mora. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line, and that's just foul. One-run game here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. We talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Two outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Santana going back on this one. On the running track and hauls it in. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. Puerto Rico with the lead 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Nelson Alvarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So digging in, Contreras. One-run game, bottom 9. This one in the air, right field. Cruz on the move. Makes the grab. One down.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
A one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
An interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Base hit. So they get him on board with a one-out single.
Just a clutch at that right there. Big-time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, Jose Rios. Here the bottom of the 9th one. Now, Felix Cruz. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Speed. With the tying run at second, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Goes to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just feel you're too tight in a big spot like this. Have a chance to pile up on the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Now it's the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down. Activity in the bullpen. Willie Rios getting ready to go. Charles also getting ready. 3-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for him. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now just one swing away.
New arm out of the bullpen, Willie Rios.
Power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Two on, one out. Here's the center fielder, Santana. And that misses off the outside edge.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And foul off. Two on, one out. Strike three, got him swinging. Now two away. Here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva.
It's a good spot to be in. Runners on first and second, you know the pitcher's going to come after you.
Trying to send this extra innings. Up the middle. They get the first. That's the third out. And we're headed to extras. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Rios. He'll be out in left field. And now the catcher comes up to him.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
The 1-1.
That's 1-2.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Omar Gomes waits on deck. And he deals. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Look how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
shortstop, Omar Gomes. And a pitch. Outside. And now 3-1.
It's kind of fighting for that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity to hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Santiago. This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Two down, nobody on. Down swinging. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. And now Gerald Caballero. And that one almost hit him. To the plate. This to third, Ramos. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
The batter, number 97.
Now it's the second baseman.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man of work now with 1 away.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 down, runner at first. And here is Ramos. Rios keeping it close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Slider misses outside.
For a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And here it comes. This ball for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Contreras. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Squeezes it, and that's the inning. 7th inning set to get underway. And the batter now, Burgos.
Number 68.
And the right-hander deals.
Hey.
Feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that horse the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the barrel. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Christian Maldonado. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. And that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
So up next, Luis Ramos. 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. And that'll do it. We're in extras here, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jose Rios. And another ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Felix Cruz to bat next. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now a chance for Felix Cruz.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in extra innings. This ball's chopped in the ground. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Alexis Cruz.
And the batter now, Alexis Cruz. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry. And you're ready to go home.
That one hooked it to left. Santiago under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Luis Bonilla. And now the right fielder, Cruz.
The right fielder, number 30.
And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Misses the zone. And now 3-2. Edison Mora in the on-deck circle. The pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Edison Mora. That one missed. One down, base is empty. Very high with that one. 3-1. Christian Santiago waiting for a turn at the plate. In the air to left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is 2 away. Christian Santiago getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. You're deep into extra innings. That's a base hit.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And here's the catcher.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. At number 3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Colin Poche. So digging in, Santana.
The center fielder, number 5.
And Poche ready to work. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ground ball left side. One up, one down.
The batter, the catcher, Alexander.
Here's the catcher, Alexander Villanueva. Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. That one drifts inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's inside. 3-2. Joe Caballero in the on-deck circle. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
At the belt and fires. And it's ball 4. Missed down low.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. Quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Joe Caballero digs in now. One down, winning run at first. And we're strike. The pitch. And there's the ball. Here's the second baseman.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. And look out as that one ran in and gone. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ramos now at the plate.
Number
12. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moore makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Inning number 13 set to go. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Omar Gomes. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Save, he beats it.
Got himself in great position and couldn't play that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in, Kevin Santiago. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base.
He's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed. That's down and in. Burgos waits on deck. Ball 4. He walked it. And that keeps things going. First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Burgos.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Maldonado. And a count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Luis Ramos. Fly ball down the line, giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Bounced up the middle. Handled. Passes the first. That ends the play. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Kyle Muller. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And the batter will be the shortstop, Contreras. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Now, the left field, Jose.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Rios. Back to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman,
Felix Cruz will hit next. Here in the bottom of the third team, 2 outs. And now the count 1 and 2 after the swing and the miss.
I think he was setting off speed there.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning, T.J. Anton. So digging in, Cruz. And he can't make the play. Jump throw across his body. That's a very athletic play. Here's the center fielder, Edison Mora. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. And now 2 and 2. And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 66 appears to be getting loose. Flores warming up as well. Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Christian Santiago, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. Los Indians. Just missed.
You want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Turn on the foul wide of third. The line of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Santana. Runner takes off, bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And time with the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And now it's 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Santiago grabs it on the run.
Now catcher, Alexander Villanueva.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alexander Villanueva. There's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
That kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
With the winning run standing at second here at the bottom of the 14th. The winning run on second base. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Gerald Caballero getting ready to hit. Winning run stands at second. Swings through that.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. Got him. 15th inning on the way. New inning getting started at the plate. Number 50.
Number 50.
Next offer in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, left field, Rios. As this one sized up, he's got it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one not close. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1, you want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Contreras. He's out. Kevin Santiago digs in now. 2 down, nobody on here in extra innings. And another ball. That one misses. Now 3-1. Burgos would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, number 97. Fall off foul. And that skips into there. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now it's the DH, Ramos. And it is 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here deep into extra innings. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the line, and it's foul. That one inside. 3-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Into center base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
All over that one right there. You see a ball like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing, and for me, when I start wondering and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now the shortstop, Contreras. 1-1 now. Swinging a drive, deep right field.
Season, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Our final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying